Well, you know what they say, guys. Third time is the charm, I think. God, I mean, I've done this video. This is the third time I'm making this video, and the last time. Even if I fuck it up, you guys are just gonna have to deal with a bad video. But anyways, we do start with 4 NGs, 2 tanks, and then 10 NGs, and then tank NG, tank NG, tank NG. We want the typical Hydro Rush, Land Factory for Nexus Hydro. And then we're going to do with the NG, Hydro, 2 pigeons, Land Factory, pigeon, Land Factory, then come here and pigeon, Land Factory, pigeon, Land Factory, Land Factory, pigeon, Land Factory, pigeon, Land Factory, pigeon, pigeon, pigeon. And that's gonna be the VO. We're gonna make sure to put it all adjacent to our mixes. But yeah, let's see. Okay, we come here. Okay, we come here, and we wanna do our thing. Done, done. Let's do it as fast as we possibly can, so we don't waste any time. We move the ACU a little bit, just a little bit more, so he's in range of their factory, so we can see here. Then I didn't finish everything, but this is pretty good. Then we're gonna assist the NG, and then with this NG, we already want to start moving here, because he's gonna cancel that assist order after a little bit. Then come here, pick this up, pick this up. Our next engineer just came out. Oh my god, Windows came out. Then we wanna reclaim this. You know, get some mass for the trip. Hope I didn't cancel my previous order. No, I didn't. Then I'm gonna come here, come here, come here. Then this is all good. Then with this engineer, we're gonna come here. Ta 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 ta. And then we're gonna come ta 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 ta. Ta 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 ta. And then come here. Then I would say like about now is when I'm gonna send it. Then we have another factory. I usually do this move here because I don't want it to come here and get all messed up here. But yeah, we already have a tank going on. We're gonna send it to the center. We're gonna send a lot of units early on to the center, because as you can see, there's a lot of reclaim here. And if we win the center, we can also threaten this expansion, which, if you don't know, there's water here. That's water. The unit's gonna pass through here. So we can just threaten this, and we can also not threaten this as much because it's very tight for us to pass through here, but we can definitely threaten this expansion. And yeah, I have more tanks here. I was talking, so I didn't see it. We can do something like this, then assist a little bit with the ACU. This engineer you want to send here to start reclaiming out of this. I would say by right now we're gonna send the ACU here. Why? Because we're gonna be stalling mass. We're gonna be stalling big time. And then with this first air scout, we definitely want to see what our opponent is doing. If they are sending a lot of units this way, like 4 tanks, then we want to, you know, stay on mid and make sure this NG continues its mission. If they aren't sending anything, I would say rush with the NG here and threaten with your units this side, because they probably have like an engineer here. We would see it from here. We have another NG, which now our NG is coming through here. We want all of them to assist. I wouldn't be overflowing so much if I wasn't explaining what we want to do with their scout, but now you know. Not a big deal right now. Then this engineer you're gonna send, probably pick some rocks here. You always wanna try to pick rocks with your engineers, no matter where you go, and then we can send him through here. But yeah, from this scout, which we should have seen, we would know if we want to stay here or we want to come here and just be annoying. Why do I have an engineer outside though? Oh, this. Oh no. Okay, well, thankfully I catch it with a little bit of time. But also we send the ACU early, because usually, as I just said, if the enemy isn't sending tanks here, they're probably sending them through here, and they're gonna be attacking this expansion, and there's probably gonna be a tank or something expecting here. By sending the ACU, we want to, like, maybe if the opponent isn't aware, punish any like labs or tanks that are just idling here. But also we need to pick this up with the ACU very fast. And what else? Yeah, this is pretty much it. Now we can start like sending engineers to reclaim around. Probably here is better. Then this one over here, then this one over here. Obviously, you don't want to wait as much as I'm doing right now, because you're gonna stall mass. But yeah, it's pretty much the BO. Now, as you can see, we're gonna get with this NG. This BO, we do get this mass, but it's planned that you are not gonna get both. If you get both, it's pretty good. It's not a win, but it is pretty good. We want to reclaim and then pick up the mechs and then come here, And then I would say factory, and I will probably, I don't know. You can come here and just threaten these mechs and like come here with your units. I would be a little bit worried that there's gonna be a lot of units, but then you have the water. You can just simply come back here. It really depends on what you want to do. Now my engine stopped. I should have queued more things. Actually, we're gonna need more pigeons, and then with this engine, just gonna come here, and then probably do this, 2 more land factories, and then have 2 of these guys making E. I wouldn't have so much mass had I not like been talking. But yeah, you wanna queue more stuff with these engines. Like you wanna make sure you have all of these like adjacency, then like make 2, and then like grab 2 pigeons or 1 and 2 pigeons. Grab 2 engines and like start making some E as well. Another thing is this VO is very volatile, I would say, because if this NG dies, you need to send a replacement. This one gets raided, you need to send a replacement. It's very... This map, as you can see, has a very weird layout, because this is water, water, mountains. You cannot really... It's easy to raid for us to come here and raid these. It's easy for them to come here and raid these. We cannot really send units here, we cannot really send units here. So, you make a lot of NGs because you're going to be expecting to get destroyed a lot. We need to make even more pigeons to spend the mass. We still have NGs. Select your idle NGs and just come here. And this is pretty much the BO. Then with this guy, you're gonna come here. Actually, you wanna select an idle engineer like this one. And no, actually, with this one, you can come here. I made a mistake. One of these engineers should already be here on its way. That's something I actually forgot. Or otherwise, actually, you can also make a raider first. Want to make a lot of raiders on this map because information is going to tell us a lot. Because if our opponent is sending a big attack here or has like 20 tanks here, we want to know a little bit beforehand rather than get swarmed, because our units are going to take a long time getting here. For example, with our ACU. But we also have the scouts for that, which you can set to patrol. This is pretty much the BO, I would say. Then you can send these guys here. Actually, with this, I tend to do this. Like, you see how there's trees and stuff, and this is not really a contested point because there's literally 1 mech. It's very far away. It's not good to threaten this that much. And then you can do this. Oh wait, it's like this, and then this. So the NGs are gonna move here, start reclaiming here, and then they're gonna start reclaiming, and the units are gonna come here, and then they're just gonna straight up continue here. And other than that, as you can see, we've been using the mass a little bit wrong. We need more power. I'm trying to make more. It's a little bit hard. We're gonna get a lot of mass because we're... Also, another point is that you're probably not gonna get this much mass because this is counting on that we got this safely, we're getting this safely. We are not dealing with a lot of issues. But I would say avoid my mistake and try automatizing this faster than me. Like, just at least have 1 engineer making pigeons here, and then like 3 or 2 making the factories, pigeon factories here, which I didn't really make actually anymore. It's kinda bad. But this is the BO. It's very volatile, as I said, but this should work. Like what I just did. Worst comes to worst, you will stall a little bit, but what is important is that you're using the mass the best as you can. And that's pretty much it. This is the map. What you want to do is send units here to put pressure like in this place. A lot of pressure here. If your opponent isn't guarding this, obviously send units here, raid this. Then you want to protect this. There's also the drop we have to do, which I didn't really do. But you see we have a lot of E, we have a lot of NGs. We can do this way earlier if we really wanted to. And you can drop here, here, here. You're going to need to drop with 2 RTs. So I'm going to take advantage of this one and start doing stuff. Then I have these factories, you can also send them there. And that's pretty much it. I'm a little bit sloppy, but it's like, what's a war? It's a map that requires a lot of stuff, especially like in match. Definitely automatize this as fast as possible. And I would say like my biggest issue is the Here we have one, but I kinda wanted two. That's kinda bad. Don't make another transport. Make sure you don't make another transport. I'm gonna add you guys, and then I kinda... This should have been earlier, like, starting this. And we should have way more factories by now, so we should have, like, another engineer assisting here, and you should continue making power. Now we can send this to do its faithful job, because we need 2 artists to destroy this quicker. That's something you need to do faster. Like, it depends, but like, I already have 12 intis. I should have made this transport way earlier. Here we have enough. Like, you drop one here, then you drop everything, then you come back, then you can drop here for the hydro, you can drop here, you can drop here for your opponent. You can also drop here, because usually you will hold this. I found it very common that the opponent holds this a lot, because it's just very awkward to send units. Like, for example, I come here and I send some units here. They either have to go all the way here or all the way here, and it's very awkward. Maybe if you are Alien, you can send, like, I don't know, Aurora over here, but that's still not very good anyways. And that's pretty much the build order. Then you get these mixes. There's also an MAA, so just watch out for that. There's also PD, so yeah. Well, I think that's a good time to finish the video. Don't drop so close to this, or you will lose your shit. And other than that, yeah, try your best. I mean, I think it's a pretty solid build. You will have, like, just barely enough E to work, but you have, like, a lot of factories. Like, right now we have, how much? We have 14. Yeah, we have 14 factories. And we still have mass, and we don't have this, nor this. But yeah, we do have this, obviously, but it really is a very messy map, I would say. And we have also this and this. Yeah, we can have, like, a lot, but you definitely can run this many factories as long as you have your part of the map. And other than that, yeah, I would say watch out with suicide in the ACU. And remember, please, there's water here, 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 and here. It's gonna be very helpful to you. But this is pretty much Regor Highlands. I'm gonna post the replay where I took this build order, but bear in mind that I did make some changes. And also remember, very important, the 2 engines that we need to protect are the one we send to pick this rock. We want to send ACU early here to pick up this mass, not to make these mexes, but to pick this mass, and then make this mexes and then this. If this fails, like the NG dies, we don't give a fuck. Their ACU needs to reclaim this, because we need a lot of mass. And making the mexes is just not gonna work. We're gonna send just another engineer very quickly and repair this. And if the engineer in the middle dies, we need to replace it very quickly as well. Like, we definitely don't want this to just... We don't want to have 10 tanks here and this be idling like the mass. We want to make sure we're, like, picking it up quickly. But yeah, other than that, have a good one, guys. And I hope this video was useful. I did practice it a lot, and I feel like it's very good. There's probably, like, a better video, because I don't feel like Nexus put a lot of stuff into it. But I don't know, I feel like it's extremely solid. I think maybe if you're 2K, maybe not that solid anymore, because pretty sure we could do something dirtier. But if you're not 2K, I think, like, this is top notch. I mean, it was made by Nexus anyway, so I don't know. Maybe he had some bigger plan that I couldn't understand. But yeah, peace, guys.